What's good, y'all? It's Say Never Scared in the building, baby. How we doing? Now, it's gonna get a little interesting today. But before I get to what we about to watch today, you already know I gotta say the same. So if you already know it, come on and say it with a brother if you have to, baby. I hope you're feeling good. Actually, I said it wrong. Let's redo that. I hope you're feeling good. Damn. I said I hope you're looking good. Damn. And most importantly, smelling good. You feel me? Now, we are here. Now, we've done 2 Diddy videos on this channel. And both videos has done well. Apparently, there's some more shit going on with Diddy, and it's time to get back on the case, damn it. We back on that ass, boy. Oh. Can't say that. That's Diddy. We can't. Don't worry about that. Shush, hush your mouth. We can't say nothing about that, but hush your mouth. Now, we got some new accusations going on with Diddy before his just before his bail hearing. Apparently, this nigga's been asking to get out of jail about 3-4 times now. So, without further ado, let's hop into this reaction video and see what the hell Diddy little nasty ass got his ass caught up in again. So let's get it and let's go.
Disgraced music mogul Sean Diddy Combs prepares to appear in court to argue for bail a 3rd time. New people are coming forward with disturbing
Damn, Diddy. I'm sorry, the video just started. But damn, you've been trying to get out there. They out there tearing your ass up in prison, ain't they? Huh? That's why your ass want to leave. They tearing that ass up
against him. I'm going to dig into 5 new lawsuits filed this week and the impact, if any, they could have on Diddy's federal case. Welcome to Sidebar, presented by Law and Crime. I'm Jesse Weber. Well, when it comes to Sean Diddy Combs, the lawsuits just keep on coming. And particularly when you talk about Texas lawyer Tony Buzbee. He has filed 5 new lawsuits in federal courts on Tuesday with some of the most horrific claims yet against the
horrific.
The accusations come from both men.
We might
women,
be fucked,
some
ladies and gentlemen.
Just teens when they say that Combs attacked them, others in their late 30s. The claims are all related to alleged conduct in New York and Miami, 2 places where Combs had lived and worked for decades, and they're just as equally as disturbing as what we've heard in the past. And we know that Tony Buzbee has filed a number of lawsuits already against Sean Combs. He says he represents over 100 alleged victims of Sean Combs. And just to take a step back, you know by now what we're talking about, right? The criminal charges that Sean Combs is facing out of the Southern District of New York. A grand jury indictment led to charges of racketeering conspiracy, transportation to engage in prostitution, sex trafficking, prosecutors claiming that Combs used his influence as the head of Bad Boy Records and his other businesses, his significant wealth, his influence, his power, to host freak-offs, these elaborate sexual orgies that involved illegal drugs and male prostitutes and coercion and force, and there were entire camera setups. And the government says that Combs would go to any lengths, legal or illegal, to satisfy his sexual desires. We know that the rapper was arrested in New York in September. He's been locked up ever since in the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn. His defense team is actively trying to get him out of there.
Look, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, this nigga ain't getting out. I don't know why y'all I understand it's y'all job to give a fuck and to keep trying to get this man out of prison, but this nigga's not going nowhere. You understand me? You ain't hear some of the shit this man just said? First of all, he need to be locked up anyway for them funky ass freak offs, you nasty motherfucker. I understand. Don't blame me. Look, sex is a wonderful thing. I'm gonna just be 100% honest. Sex is great. But his ass took it to the utmost extreme with his little freak nasty ass. We ain't doing that. Hell no, bro. This nigga's not getting out. Let him stay where the fuck he need to be stayed at. God damn it, prison.
Accusations in this first lawsuit, I have to tell you, are so disturbing that there's just some of this complaint I'm not going to get into. That's actually with respect to, I think, the other lawsuits too. Certain details I'm just not going to share, but I do have to talk about certain details. It's important to know what we're saying. It's important to know what the people are saying, why they're saying it, and what the protections are under the law. So with that caveat, let's go into this. Now, One of the latest lawsuits is from a John Doe who lives in Texas. The complaint says, in the late 90s and early 2000s, plaintiff was an actor, regularly traveling across the United States for auditions and roles on stage and screen. After finding out about a role playing a police officer in a music video, plaintiff exchanged phone calls with a female casting director in New York. In October 2001, he traveled to Manhattan to meet with her. Now, we don't know John Doe's age at the time he says he met Sean Combs, but we know that he was an adult. But we've told you about other lawsuits where people claim that when they were children, maybe sometimes when they were auditioning for Sean Combs, they were sexually assaulted. They were drugged. So keep that in mind. But going back to this lawsuit, so John Doe goes to New York. He goes to a hotel near Central Park, and it's there where he meets up with someone appearing to be Sean Combs' bodyguard or an assistant of some kind. And they talk about John Doe's background and his fitness routines. And when Combs comes in, he asks John Doe questions about himself and his trip to New York. And he reportedly wants to know if John Doe is there by himself, meaning, did he have any friends in New York? And John Doe told him no.
You done fucked up right there. I'm gonna be honest with you. Now I gotta sit up. Cause you done fucked up right there, player. You understand that, right? We gonna do it with, hey, you fucked up already. I just wanna let you know that. By telling Diddy that you here by yourself, ain't got no friends in the city, you done fucked up. Then that's your ass now. I just want to let you know that.
Process that for a second. Because then he says Combs allegedly gave John Doe the once-over and said he'll do. A very ominous statement given what the plaintiff says happened next, because the complaint
what you
reads,
mean he'll do?
Once plaintiff sat back down, the casting director offered him an alcoholic drink, which he declined. She then offered him a Diet Coke in a glass, which he drank, but noted that it tasted strange. At that point, plaintiff realized the casting director was the only female in the room. The conversation continued regarding the music video and shooting schedule, but as time passed, plaintiff began to feel dizzy and nauseous. He asked to use the bathroom because he felt like he might pass out. And shortly after that, plaintiff did in fact pass out. Based on information and belief, Combs, by himself or through his agents, employees previously, laced plaintiff's drink with drugs, including but not limited to GHB and or ecstasy. And that theme of alleged drugging is a
I'm not gonna hold you, Diddy. It's never that serious. If you want some dick, just go tell your Diddy. Just go tell the motherfucker, hey, I'm trying to get down and dirty with the mixed of them. They probably gonna do it. They might not if they roll that way. But I'm just saying, Diddy, you don't have to be drugged. Why are we drugging these people for you to get down and dirty with? This is the wildest shit ever. It's a thing called ask, bitch. That's all you gotta do, motherfucker. You don't have to. Why the hell are you having your assistants and bodyguards drugging people so you can just do whatever the fuck you want to them? That is, you know how freaked out you gotta be to do some funky ass shit like that? Come on, Diddy.
Through line in both the criminal allegations and the civil allegations. And we have to warn you that this next part is incredibly tough.
What?
The complaint reads, plaintiff came to in a twilight state, still dizzy and nauseous, but semi-conscious and disoriented. As plaintiff tried to get his bearings, he realized he was laying face down across a large ottoman with his head and arms hanging off of one side and the lower half of his body hanging off the other. His pants were pulled down to his ankles and his shirt was pulled over his head. He felt a great deal of pain and realized as he looked back that he was being anally sodomized by Combs. His vision...
Diddy! This is shit we were just talking about! You don't gotta be drugging these people to be getting down and dirty, you nasty motherfucker! I'm tired of you, nasty bitch! You nasty as shit! What the fuck? Huh? Oh,
it was blurry, but he
no.
recognized Combs' chest tattoo and the large gold chain with a jeweled cross on it that Combs wore during the interview. Plaintiff tried to fight him off, but felt dizzy and sick whenever he tried to move. Additionally, Combs' bodyguard was holding plaintiff down by the arms. John Doe then describes further alleged assaults in graphic detail, claiming multiple men raped him that day. He says he could hear other people in the room laughing and talking, believes that...
What the fuck? Multiple? So not only did Diddy get him some, but his His boys got him some. Oh, hell no. Diddy. Bro, it's never this serious. I just want to let you know this. I don't know what's going on in your neurological shit, your brain plan. I don't know what's wrong with you. But it start from up here. It's something mentally wrong with this motherfucker. Cause
camera flashes at one point.
Nasty,
John Doe claims that he passed out multiple times before he was finally able to regain control of his body and get up. The complaint says, embarrassed and violated, plaintiff tried to cover himself up and started looking for his clothes. Once he found his pants, shirt, and shoes, he ran for the door without his underwear and also without one of his prized possessions, a commemorative leather jacket that he got from working as a stuntman on the film RoboCop. Plaintiff never saw that jacket again. As he ran out, he heard someone near the door laugh and say, "Hope you had fun." He goes on to say that the doorman helped plaintiff get a cab, and he returned to his room at his hotel, where plaintiff vomited and cried all night, replaying the trauma of what had just happened. He feared others' disbelief and/or the perpetrator's retaliation if he told anyone. In the aftermath of the assault, plaintiff struggled with intense emotional pain and mental health issues, feeling disgusted and deeply depressed. Plaintiff has experienced a significant impact on his personal life. He is never married and often struggles to maintain relationships due to the assault.
Damn! You are a fucking villain! You asshole! The boy can't even find love because of you, you nasty bitch! I'm so tired of you, Diddy! God damn it, boy! They gave this man PTSD and all types of shit. He can't even get his shit off now because of you! You nasty bitch! Oh, damn, I'm so tired of this nigga. Oh, hell
John Doe
bro.
is suing under the New York Victims of Gender-Motivated Violence Protection Act. This is something we've talked about before.
Good.
So even though this alleged assault happened in 2001, John Doe's legal team is arguing that the GMVA would apply in this case, where the requirement that the crime of violence be committed because of gender or on the basis of gender and due at least in part to an animus based on the victim's gender, that is satisfied, they say, because defendant Combs forced plaintiff to engage in a sexual interaction without consent. Now, there is a look-back window to sue for these kinds of claims because when under normal circumstances, the statute...
I'm sorry. I'm confused about that top row of shit. I didn't understand shit this man just said with that top row of shit. But the bottom part of not giving the consent and all that shit. But that top part...
Limitations would have expired and you can't bring a lawsuit. People can use this now to sue, and they can sue until February 2025. And this protection, by the way, not only allows plaintiffs to recover damages, but they can also recover attorney's fees and costs. That's an advantage here. Now I want to move on to another lawsuit. This one is from a Jane Doe who lives in Maryland now and accuses Sean Combs of sexual assault in 2001. Her complaint states that in 2001, plaintiff, who was 18 years old at the time, and her cousin attended a Halloween party held at Club New Yorker in Manhattan. Combs and his entourage also attended the party and provided drinks to plaintiff and her friends throughout the night. During the Halloween party, one of Combs' security guards escorted plaintiff and two friends to a large black SUV limousine parked within walking distance of the club. They entered the vehicle and saw Combs sitting in the back. At least 6 members of Combs' security team were also in the limousine. One of the men handed plaintiff a drink. Minutes later, she began feeling dizzy, intoxicated, and disoriented. She felt as though she was unable to control her own actions. Based on information and belief, Combs, by himself or through his agents, employees, previously laced the drink with drugs, including but not limited to GHB and/or ecstasy.
Yo, what the fuck is you with this damn GHB and ecstasy, nigga? You pissing me off. God damn, Diddy. Like, you just be on some shit. That's the same. You hitting everybody with the same shit. At least be different, nigga. That's how I know you did it. Cause they all saying the same drug they getting hit with from your funky ass. Cause you wanna be freaked out of your damn mind. Cause you just wanna do what the fuck you wanna do with your nasty funky ass. I'm so tired of you, bro.
You see similar language here. Combs allegedly ordered her to perform oral sex on one of his security guards, and then she also claims that she was forced to perform oral sex on Combs too. Quote, in the aftermath of the assault, plaintiff struggled with intense emotional pain and mental health issues, feeling disgusted and deeply depressed, with symptoms of post-traumatic stress And she is also suing for violations of New York City Victims of Gender-Motivated Violence
This
Protection
nigga
Act.
is giving people
Another
PTSD.
Jane Doe says that she was attacked. This time in 2004, also in Manhattan. She says she was a 17-year-old model at the time and went to a modeling gig where she was approached by two men who gave her a flyer for a party. The lawsuit says that the party turned out to be one of defendant Combs' infamous 4th of July parties at his estate in the Hamptons. Combs' Hamptons parties regularly attracted A-list celebrities from across the entertainment, fashion, and business worlds, and this one was no different. The event was lavishly decorated, featured live performances, music performances, and boasted top-tier food and beverages, an atmosphere of opulence and luxury full of celebrities. Many unsuspecting individuals like plaintiff were recruited to attend these parties. When plaintiff arrived, Combs' staff at the front door required her to hand over her purse and her cell phone prior to entering. Now, this is something that we've heard before, that guests at Combs' parties had to surrender their phones, and sometimes even it was reported they had to sign non-disclosure agreements before they were allowed in.
Let me tell you something. If I gotta sign a non-disclosure agreement to enter a party, I'm not going in that bitch. If I have to give up my cellular device to get into a party, you got me fucked up. I'm not going in that bitch. Because why the fuck can't I have my goddamn phone out? You motherfuckers.
Complaint continues. Plaintiff recognized numerous celebrities in attendance as she walked around the party. Servers circulated through the rooms of the mansions with trays of drinks, and plaintiff decided to have one. Shortly after drinking it, plaintiff began to feel lightheaded and disoriented. Now, what's alarming about that is if that's true, she just took a random drink and it was potentially laced. I mean, that's the insinuation, right? And that's different than a drink being deliberately handed to her. So again, if true, were all the drinks at this party just laced with drugs?
I believe it. I believe it. 100%. I believe it. I believe it. I believe that Diddy ass had all them goddamn drinks. Alleged. Because I don't want nobody coming after me. You got me fucked up. But alleged. I believe, and I'm going to put my hypothesis on this. I believe that Diddy, not only with the baby oil, which we heard that the baby oil got some type of lace in it too. So that's how motherfuckers was getting loopy-headed and shit. Now, you telling me, I believe, as what this woman has said, that walking around this big-ass fucking party in these goddamn funky-ass mansions his ass is in, I feel like the drinks are already laced with something. That would make sense why everybody be on the freak. Look, let me just be honest with you, because I know I'm just rambling. I'm talking right now, and I apologize. Everybody that's been to a Diddy party did something with Diddy. Hey, I'm going to just be honest with you. Most of them, not all of them, but most of them people did something with Diddy ass. Some nasty shit, I believe it. I 100% believe it.
That was my initial impression from this. Quote, as she grew increasingly disoriented, plaintiff searched for a place to sit. She stumbled to a couch and promptly lost consciousness. When she awoke, plaintiff's underwear was missing, and she felt throbbing pains in her private areas, let me just say that. At this point, plaintiff was alone, and she could not find the friend who had accompanied her to the party. In a state of panic, she began to hyperventilate and cry. The complaint goes on to state that Combs and two of his bodyguards approached plaintiff and threatened her. Combs told plaintiff that she would be in danger if she spoke about what had occurred, stating that he ran New York and would ruin her. At this point, plaintiff recognized that at least Combs had sexually assaulted her while she was unconscious. She feared for her life. Plaintiff was coerced into agreeing not to contact the police in exchange for the return of her purse and phone. She agreed out of fear of what would happen if she did not. In the aftermath of the assault, plaintiff experienced and continues to experience intense emotional pain and mental health issues, including post-traumatic stress disorder, depression, and anxiety. And Jane Doe also cited the GMVA.
All right, we're going to end that right there. Diddy, you want... It's like every time we get into this situation of talking about your little nasty ass, I just get mad. I'm pissed because I'm tired of you. I really, truly want you to suffer the rest of your days in prison because you are a villain. A villain. Bitch, you need your ass beat to the first, second, and third degree. Because there's no way it's no way you're that fanned out. You're that, I understand you got power, you got status, you got money, right? talk with me real quick. I apologize if I'm yapping. I just want to get the conversation going. It's no way that, I understand you got all this stuff, you got money, power, all that, but it's no way that you're this freaked out that you are willing to drug people for you to do what the fuck you want to do to these people. It's no way you drugged a man, strapped that nigga up basically to a damn ottoman, and was giving this nigga the back shots of hell. No, that's not what we doing. Diddy, what the fuck is wrong with you? You ain't getting out. You better not get out. If you get out, I'm gonna cry. Because there's no way. The plot thickens if you get out. Oh, good God. But like I said, that's gonna be the end of the video right there, man. Let me stop chatting y'all heads off, you feel me? Like I said, make sure you go like, comment, subscribe, you feel me? And I'm gonna see y'all whatever I upload next. Peace.